Hey guys, this is Rahul from Way to Automation, and in this lecture, we're gonna talk about Claude Code, which is a coding agent created by Anthropic. So, you guys, you might be using the cloud desktop application of Anthropic for your daily task or queries, or maybe using ChatGPT. But this like ChatGPT specifically for generating code. But if we talk about this Cloud Code, it actually helped me in creating the entire automation framework from the scratch in just 5 minutes. So if I show you the framework, like this is the Selenium Python page object model framework, which this plugin code agent has actually created from the scratch, and it actually installed all the dependencies as well. Step by step, you just need to give the commands to this coding agent, and it will get the complete task done. So if you take a look over here, this is all professional level code that is actually written by this particular agent. And the installation, the configuration is very straightforward, very simple. The only thing is that you need to have a basic licensed account of cloud, which is like $20 a month. Then only you'll be able to access this coding agent. So let me show you an example. So this I've actually created for Selenium Python. Now let's create an entire framework from scratch for Playwright Python. So what I'll do, I'll create a new, I'll do it on new window and open a new folder. I'll create a new folder, name it as Playwright Python Cloud. And then I'll be opening the terminal from here. So if for the installation, you need to have Node.js installed. If you don't have, then you can directly install it from this particular website. It comes with a window installer. If you're on Mac, you can install it for Mac or Linux as well. Installation is very straightforward. You get an executable file, and you just need to double click next and get installed. Right after the installation, you simply need to copy this npm install command and go to your editor and simply paste this and press enter. So I've already installed it, so it may not show other things like which are getting installed. So once you install it, you simply need to write CLAUD cloud over here, and then it gets activated. So like what you need to do, it's gonna ask you some questions. You just need to like select yes, proceed, and then there are a lot of other things that it may ask you to set up the dark mode or the light mode in the coding. So you just need to say yes, and you need to proceed, and then you're gonna get this chat window over here. So before you get this chat window, you'll also gonna see one logging showing up over here. So it need to access your cloud account, which is a basic $20 account. If you have a license for that, then you just need to log in with that particular account. So when it shows you that option, when you click on it, it takes you to the website of cloud, where you can log in with your account, and then it's gonna bring you back over here. So once it shows welcome to the cloud, you can start giving prompts over here. And the prompt that I'm going to give right now is a simple one-liner prompt. Let's say create a Playwright Python framework using page object model, and show one example of handling a login window. That's it, a simple prompt, and let's see the task that it actually performs now. So You can see setup, project structure, dependencies, create base class, implement login page, all the things it actually started doing. And you can see the very first file it has actually created requirements.txt, in which all the Playwright dependencies, PyTest dependencies, PyTest HTML file dependencies, HTML reporting, and then Allure PyTest reporting dependencies are being added. So you need to do you want to make this edit to requirement? So you want to create this file, say yes. Once you do this, it's gonna start working on other files. Say yes. So it's created a PyTest ini file. Then it's creating a directory for page test. See, all the directories are actually created, in which config files will be added, pages, your page objects will be added, test cases will be added, reports will be generated. See, this is actually doing it at the professional level. So do you want to create this base page? So you can take a look at this base page, what exactly code it has actually created. So a constructor created, and then all the keyword functions, navigate to, wait for element, click element. So all these are beautifully written over here, right? So without us having the entire effort of writing the code, so everything is auto generated. So just simply click on yes. Now it's creating login page class using page object model. So see, login page is created, inheriting base page, and these are all the locators that it has actually added over here. And then these are your functions that it has created to perform action on the page, right? So you can do modification to this whenever you're using any particular functionality or a web page that you're automating. You can try doing edits over here. So simply click yes. So now it's creating test configuration and utilities. So this is your test config file, all the configurations, your website URL, your browser, which browser you want to launch, and all other things, your test data, valid, invalid passwords. The default passwords are kept over here, right? And again, let's say yes. So this is the conf test file, which includes all your fixtures. So now it's creating an example test demonstrating the login functionality. So see, this is the test login.py file that is actually created. See, this is your setup method, the initial setup method, and this is your test case for successful login or test login with invalid credentials. So all these are successfully written over here. See, right? And then say yes. Yes. Now it's creating a readme file. So see, a readme file is created explaining the framework, a robust test automation framework built with Playwright, Python, implementing page object model pattern for maintainable and scalable test automation. And it's explained the project structure, what all folders it has created, where all different files it has actually added, right? And then the setup instruction, how you're gonna set up this. You need to install what all dependencies there in requirement .txt. You need to install this, and then you need to install the Playwright browsers as well. See, all these things step by step it has actually given over here, but we'll try to ask this agent itself to do all these things. So let's do this step by step. First, let's click yes, and the readme is created. And the framework is now completed. See, so now what you can do is you can ask this agent to install the dependencies. So kindly install the required dependencies, and you can see it's asking the confirmation to execute pip install -r requirement txt. So whatever is there in requirement txt, it's going to install all these dependencies. So let me say yes, and see, all dependencies are getting installed. So see, you just need to give step-by-step instructions. You are not doing any installation, you're not writing any code, you're not creating any framework. Everything is getting created on the runtime. The installation failed due to compile. So it says the installation failed. Let's see. It's going to fix this as well. Okay, the issue is with Python 13. So it's upgrading the Playwright to the latest version. Maybe the version that is mentioned in requirement txt is not supported, so it's downloading the latest one. That's the great thing. And now it's installing the browser. So Playwright install. See, downloading Chrome. So all the browsers are getting downloaded. That's simply great. Okay, so it's replacing the older version with the latest versions, which is supported by latest Python. Let's say yes, and it's done. So showing the PyTest version, which is 8.3.2. So it's running our test, I guess, to ensure the framework works. Okay. Just making some changes in the test config. PyTest collect. Okay. So now it's creating a simple verification script to the test framework. Let's see. So it's created a verification setup. Now it's running it. Got some exception. Some encoding issues are there. Okay, so finally we got the framework is now fully operational and ready for test automation with page object model pattern. So that's great, and these are ready to use commands it has actually given. You can run all tests using PyTest, and you can generate the HTML reports step by step. It has actually given it over here. So now you can just give it a try, just looking at the files it has actually created, and just change this website URL with your website, and like whatever configuration changes you want to do in this framework, you can do it. At least it has saved a lot of time and effort in designing the entire framework from the scratch, installing the dependencies. Everything is done step by step, which is pretty awesome, right? And this is your test case. So all the files are there. Or your task is just to add more files. You can create it on your own, or you can ask this agent to create again another test cases for you, right? So this is pretty awesome. So just give it a try. Just play around this. In case you hold the license account of $20 a month of Anthropic Cloud, then you are good to use this particular functionality. Or if your organization is using like cloud account, then you can access that and try using this particular agent, AI agent, right? So I hope you have enjoyed this particular lecture from the AI series. So that's all in this lecture. Thank you.